Hello, everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Since last episode, we've skipped forward here. I think it's been 2 months here, if I remember correctly. We're now into the month of October here. We finished planting the, I think it was canola we were working on here last episode, right? Got that all planted and taken care of. And when I say taken care of, everyone, we had to weed it, and then, I forget, did we fertilize it? Hey, actually, gotta double check this here now. Yes, we did fertilize it as well, so it had to be fertilized here again. Wow, that's a big thing of straw right there. Okay, then. Let's get steering assist turned on here as well. Probably don't actually need to be out putting straw. I'm not sure why we bothered. We'll just turn that back off here. Don't plan on baling any of this. We don't own a baler yet, and I don't really plan on investing in one. It is, I don't know if I want to use the word good source of income, everyone, but it is a source of income if you want to take the time to bale it. We're not going to bother, so... Anyway, we got 3 fields of soybeans. These are the last 3 fields left to harvest here yet, I do believe. Everything else has been... If we get to the right screen here, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. Everything else has been harvested up to this point. I don't remember what we all had where. Again, I think the sorghum was up here. That is done. Wheat, barley, canola, oats. Yeah, all that stuff is done. Rice is all done here as well. And then we also have a rather significant problem we got to deal with here. This is a problem that keeps popping up as well, by the way. Some of you folks can probably figure out what this problem here is already. Ooh, are we going to miss some here? Actually, that looks like different. That isn't soybeans, is it? No, that's leftover sorghum, I think, or something from last harvest. That's actually soybeans there. But yes, if you go over to our time-saving stock check, everyone, and if we check, wow, actually the money went down. We actually did have over $1 million. I'm not sure why, where, no idea. But anyway, we are sitting at 660,000 liters in storage here at the moment. Some of you folks might be doing the math on this one here. The math is probably not mathing real well for you, is it? We got 500,000 liters of storage at the grain elevator, 500,000. And then we got 150,000 liters of storage at our farm. Yeah, and we're at 660. I'm actually not sure why it's at 660. I don't know, but that is actually a good question there. Barley view at station, that's, oh, that's the wrong one. I meant to do show storages. That's what I meant to do. That's all at the grain elevator. Canola is at the silo. Oats are at the grain elevator. So mostly the barley and oats are at the grain elevator. And then the sorghum, I think, is a mix of, yeah, silo and grain elevator. Took like a half a load there. Like, okay, that's full. Do the silo with it then. Now, that should be everything I actually have in storage, Evan. There is, I don't know why it's not showing it here. There is another silo over here. This is also a silo. I don't know. Well, if maybe we visit, maybe it'll show me how much is in here. At least hopefully there's something in there. We had the sorghum obviously up in this part of the map, Evan, so I took as much sorghum. Now, I don't know how much this silo holds, everyone. Obviously, it's not telling me. So I have no idea. But I put a couple loads in there. So yeah, I'm not sure why. Like I said, there should actually be more sorghum in that, because obviously, let's go to... I have not sold any crops yet, by the way. Have we? No. I don't believe we've sold a single crop yet here. So sorghum here, show storage. Yeah, about 80,000 liters there between the silo and the grain elevator. So yeah, that's our current storage situation. Everyone, where are we going to put the soybeans? This is a very excellent question that I do not have an answer for yet. The only thing I can think we're probably going to have to do, Evan, is we're going to have to put down a silo extension at our farmyard. I really, really don't want to do that, though, Evan, because I do not want to invest any money on that farmyard. That farm, it is not good for hired workers. It is not a very open area. Of course, I say that. I don't know how open the one down here is either. Maybe the one down here is even worse yet. I don't know. But the goal, Evan, once we can afford it, is going to be to buy the farmyard down here. And that is a farmyard we can then grow, add some storage to. There's obviously room down here, right? Versus, yeah, up at the, again, what I call, if you want to call it a farmyard, the yard up here. I mean, there's just no room up here, right? So... that's why I don't really want to put storage there. But we need storage. Yeah. We don't have any storage at this point. So And we're going to have, I'm assuming we're going to fill up at least a trailer or two of soybeans here. At least hopefully we do anyway, because that'll obviously be some money. Oh, and I just seen something here. I thought you were supposed to be working. Let's, why are you not working here? Let's get your job. Is he still set? Let's see if that's the right spot or not. No field found. Okay. Try that. There we go. Okay. He's supposed to be off doing a plowing contract here. My combine's back behind there somewhere. There it is. We'll have to say, it is nice having a click to switch back again. I want just, again, one of those handy little mods, right? As I've said before, there's just some mods out there. They don't do a whole lot, right? But they are handy. There's little things they do, right? Just notice that. There's another set of tires under there, isn't there? Huh. So there is. I never even noticed that before. Obviously, I've noticed the main wheels over here. There's actually a little one there, too. Not particularly familiar myself here with the, this is, I believe, is a McDon head here, apparently. So if I'm understanding this correctly here, it looks like the McDon makes the headers here for New Holland. Makes the question. I wonder who makes the case head here again. For those who don't know, Case, New Holland, they're all kind of looped together there. So we got the, the FD250 Flex Draper. This is probably a McDon as well, I would assume, right? Yep, also a McDon. And yeah, other than the Case AF11 and the New Holland CR11 looking a little bit different, my understanding their guts are identical to each other. Oh, we're going to have a little triangle left yet, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Steering assist link, that's the most efficient way to do the field. Possibly it is. I'm not sure. I'm just looking at the shape of the field. I'm like, if I were to do it, I would probably go in the long ways here, but oh well. Definitely not going to leave all that crop behind, though. We'll get that there a minute. Let's see what else we got going on the farm yard here. I believe we got all our winter crops planted. I just planted some winter canola. I didn't plant any wheat or barley. And then we haven't done any tillage yet here either. Normally, at least in the past years here in the game, I've always been heavily focused on getting the winter tillage done. That way, when spring rolls around, we can just get right into planting. I have not started any of that yet. Also have not fertilized any of the fields. And the reason I haven't fertilized, everyone, again, you got to remember here with 2 applications of fertilizer, everyone, I can't fertilize and then plant on top of that fertilizer. If you do, one of those applications of fertilizer will not count. Pick your poison, it doesn't really matter. One of them's not going to count. It doesn't really matter which one, right? But yeah, if you put down fertilizer with your planter, that fertilizer will not count unless, of course, you cultivate that fertilizer in, which means we have to do tillage. So trying to avoid doing tillage, our planter no-tills, right? Well, let me rephrase this. Our seeder no-tills, but our planter, I don't believe, does. We'll have to see once here, maybe next spring, when we can address that issue. If not, we will have to do some tillage on those fields that we need to run the planter on. And I'm not sure what those fields are going to be yet, so don't really care. We should be able to make short work of this field here. And like I said, we got 2 more fields of soybeans after. Those fields are much, much smaller. Again, I'm on fields 39 and 77 there. Much, much smaller fields. So, still not full in this combine yet. I mean, you never know. Maybe there's a chance, everyone. And this probably wouldn't be really that great, but there's a chance that we can hold everything in between the tractor and the combine here. We'll just leave it sit in the combine. Obviously not something you'd want to do in real life. That's not a great idea in real life, just to leave your crop sitting in the combine or a trailer, right? But that is something we can do in the game here if we have to. But I don't think there's going to be enough storage for that either. So, again, I think we're unfortunately going to be looking at a silo upgrade here for our farmyard. But again, I really don't want to do that because, yeah, we're spending the money on a farmyard where I don't want to spend money, right? But at the same time, too, we need storage of them. And this is not a good time to sell soybeans, by the way, so that's kind of out of the question. We really, really don't want to sell soybeans at the moment. We could maybe... That is another option of it. I could go look and see once here. Wrong one. We got to go to this one. Time-saving stock check. According to this, canola wouldn't be the worst to sell. Actually, even, you know what? Barley wouldn't even be the worst to sell at the moment. 329 versus 377. We're losing 50,000. Well, no, let me do the math here in my head. Yeah, no, it would be about 50,000. About $50,000. Canola here, we'd only be losing about 10. 15,000 to be precise. That one. 994 versus 21. That actually might be the best bet of one. Sell our canola. I know we're like a couple months early. Sorghum, not the worst either. We're losing about, well, that's even less, isn't it? 107. Yeah, it's about the same. About the same, I guess, isn't it? A little bit more than the canola. So that might be a good option. I'm going to just sell the canola. We're going to do that. I should probably get started on that then. Where is our canola located here? There's 78,000 liters of canola, right? Which I'm just going to guess here. That's probably about what we're going to get in soybeans. That's my thinking, everyone. By the time we're done selling here, I'm thinking we're probably going to sell. By the time we're done harvesting, we're going to end up with about 60,000 liters of soybeans. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. I could be way wrong, everyone, but I don't know. Just my theory. Okay, what do we got here? I know we got a tractor sitting up here with a tractor and a trailer sitting over here. There's something in that trailer, too. I was not able to finish emptying. I think, is this sorghum? I think this is sorghum. This is the last crop we finished harvesting. I think we did that on camera, right? Yeah, used capacity, we got 78,000 liters of canola and 71,000 of sorghum. Yep. So, and the canola was in here, right? Yeah, canola, is that all the canola? Double check here, man. I want to make sure that is all the canola, right? 78,000, yeah, I believe that is. Show storages, yeah, it's all in the silo here. Okay, so if we unload that one, then we can maybe put the soybeans in here. And then I don't have to waste money in an upgrade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the truck back here. Oh, wait a minute. How much does this hold? Oh, the truck holds 7,600, I think, isn't it? The truck holds 7,600. That should empty this out enough. Yes, 7,600. See, I've got more storage. We can put 7,600 in there. I could put some more in this trailer. I mean, this is possible. I mean, we actually have enough between the trailer and the combines. I doubt it, but... top off some more sorghum here. I suppose we could wait. I would just see what's here. I mean, it is, what, $15,000 after all if we can wait. Why don't we just at least do that? I'll just let this sit here. Oh, wait a minute. I did not want. I was going to empty. Well, let me think about this here a minute. Yes. Let me switch this around, everyone. I'm going to completely unload the sorghum. And I'm going to fill up with the canola because we want to sell the canola. If I can do this the wrong way around, everyone, I'm not going to have a spot to dump the sorghum back into, right? So let's dump the sorghum. Fill it back up with canola. Double checking what I'm doing here. Yes, doing the canola. And then if we don't have to sell them, we won't. If we do, well, hey, we'll be ready to go. I should be able to unload this all in here because we had just a little over 7,000 already in the trailer. There we go. And then we're going to fill up with canola. Should plant more rice fields, that one. Then we can just sell rice straight up. Again, seems like the harvest time for rice, best time to sell. Most of the other crops are not that way, unfortunately. Soybeans are particularly bad for that. Harvest in October here, of course. And then sell usually in July. Most of the other crops have in December, January, right in there somewhere. But, oh well. Okay. Well, let's keep on harvesting here. We are, I'll say almost full, but we're filling up on the combine. Definitely don't think we'll have enough capacity to finish harvesting this field, though. But here's what I'm thinking, Evan. If we dump a load in the silo, so we should have enough room to dump one full trailer in the silo. We then have enough room in the trailer. And then we have enough room in the combine. Maybe, Evan? What do you folks think? Bad idea? Maybe. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't know. We're going to give it a try. Not sitting too bad money-wise here, I don't think, by the way. $94,000, by the way. So, off camera, I did do, let's see, what did I do? I did a cultivating contract. It was like $17,000 cultivating contract or something like that. And then obviously working on a plowing contract at the moment there as well. I think there was another cultivating contract. Yeah, $1,500. Not really worth my time, I don't think. Oh, that's right. I did a bale wrapping, or not a bale wrapping, I'm sorry, a baling contract. Had a baling contract on one of the fields. You know what? That's not, yeah. Actually, that's the exact same setup I used. I don't remember what field it was again, but it's like, you know what? Looks kind of fun. Might do that one. So, yeah. Maybe off camera, but I'll do that one as well. It's like another $10,000. Kind of a fun little contract to do. Pretty easy. I mean, it's square baling, right? And then I set GPS up for it as well. So for those who don't know, you can manually set your widths. That's kind of something we did in the previous version of the game, too. If you wanted to bale stuff manually with GPS, you just guesstimate your width. Now, back then, everyone, you had to kind of guesstimate it, and usually you could get it close to it, but it was never 100%, right? But now it seems like your Farming Simulator 25, everyone, as long as you know the width that the mower or whatever created the windrows was, it comes out exactly right, everyone. So, last field I baled there, set it up, lined up perfectly the whole way. I think that was 9 meters, by the way, from 0 to 100. It was 9 meters. Again, it was a contract, so. Okay, we got this field, I would say, well over half harvested here. We'll grab our tractor and trailer. And a park across the field, or across the road here, just to keep them out of the way. Now, again, like I was saying, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, there should be more sorghum in the silo over there as well. Because I think I dumped, I'd like to say 2 or 3 loads in that silo. And it wasn't much, but there was definitely some. And I don't know why it's not showing up. That's slightly concerning, but reminder while we're unloading here, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Of course, as always, too, if you like the video, click that thumbs up icon. Don't forget to turn on your notifications there as well. Get notified of the next latest, greatest video going live here. And let's see. Well, that's filling up. Let's do a deliver here to the silo. Not the silo we want. Well, actually, I'm going to rephrase that. That is the silo we want, everyone. We just can't afford it yet. That's the silo we want. And then loading position, we'll just, we'll come back to this field here probably. Okay, looks like another, probably one more full pass and then a partial pass. Pretty much we'll be about done with this field, I think. New Holland CR11 makes for some short work of the harvest here. Speaking of which, we do still own the other combines yet. I thought about breaking them out for the harvest. I'm like, you know what? I could throw one combine in this field, another combine in the other field. We can have all 3 fields. Like, maybe we should do that, Evan. Maybe we should do that. There's more storage, Evan. Each one of those combines holds 8,000 liters. If we fill this combine up, we fill the trailer up, we fill the silo up, we just get the other 2 combines, don't fill them up. I probably would forget that the soybeans are in those, though, so I don't know. We'll see once. That is an option. Thinking of more options, everyone. I don't know. What do you folks think we should do? What should we do? Should we just put more storage on the farm and be done with it? We'll definitely probably have to do that once we upgrade or buy this land. I don't know how much the silo over there holds. I'm guessing it's probably a paltry sum as well, but, you know, again, yeah, paltry sum is the best way to sum it up, everyone. And maybe this just comes down to the European farming, too. I don't know. But maybe European farmers are used to getting, like, paltry sums of crop or something like that. Again, you know, we've done the conversion on this, Evan. Our main farm silo, I don't remember what it was. It's like 3,000 bushels or something like that, I think, right? I think it's like 3,000 bushels, which is stupid small. Like, stupid small. Yeah. Ridiculous. How many farmers nowadays are even bothering with 3,000 bushel bins, right? Probably somebody somewhere is. Probably actually getting dangerously close to like Welker Farms size of bins there. Obviously, Welker Farms in their case, I mean, they've got a lot of small bins. I don't know if they actually have any crop bins, though, that are that small. Some of their seed and fertilizer bins, stuff like that, actually might be, but I'm not sure if they actually have any bins that they actually store crop in. I'd like to say their small bins they store crop in are around 5,000 bushel, I think. If I remember correctly from what they've said. Obviously, seed bins, stuff like that, but, you know, man, you don't need a... Well, hopefully I don't need a 25,000 bushel bin for seed. Maybe over if you're, those you watch Mike Mitchell, maybe he does. He might need that big of a bin for seed. I don't know, but that's a lot of seed there if you need a bin that big. I'd be curious. I mean, like, how many bushel of seed does Mike Mitchell and obviously his family go through for seed? I wonder how many bushel of seed they use. Wouldn't surprise me if it is past 25,000. Oh, already a third full. Already a third full, huh? My plan of storing and trailer and combine and might not work. It might not work. Okay. Yep, definitely one more partial pass, then we'll have this field done. So, probably what, about 50% full by the time we're done with this field here again. Again, not complaining. I'm definitely more crop, the better, right? Just where are we going to put that crop? Where are we going to put that crop? Back in the old days of farming simulator, it didn't matter, right? Just you harvested it, you sold it. Of course, for those who remember the old days of farming simulator, when it came to selling of it, don't want to complain too much about the way it is now, because back in the day when it came to selling, for those who remember how it went, you would sell one load of, let's just pick wheat. You'd sell one load of wheat, and your price would drop in half. Not really even much of an exaggeration there either, one. Let's just say you sold your first load of wheat, it was $1,000 per 1,000 liters. Sell your first load of it, wow, made some money. Go to sell your next load, now you're getting $600 per 1,000 liters. Yeah, that's how the economy was back then. When a giant, yeah, that was not cool, not cool. So As much as I'd like to complain about the storage on here, everyone, you gotta remember, too, we are definitely at least better than some of the previous versions of the game. And then, I forget exactly what version. Somewhere around probably 17, maybe, was it? Maybe it was 15. Maybe it was 17 or 15, somewhere in there one. They changed it so that the price would stay the same for an hour. So what you would do then, everyone, is obviously try to have all your crop ready to go, and you'd try to sell as much as you could within that hour. And you would hope you could sell all of it. Because if you didn't, by the time that hour was up, everyone, that crop price would literally be almost worthless. Like, the price would just tank. Again, it would do about the same thing. Actually, probably almost worse, I think, as it did before. Just this time it delayed it for the entire hour. So rather than just selling the first load and the price dropping, now you had an hour before the price would drop. And depending on how much you sold, everyone, it would depend on how hard and how far the price dropped, right? And by the way, it didn't take much for the price to drop either. Like, you sell one small trailer alone and the price is like, see ya. Oh, is our trailer back yet? He's not. Oh, you know what? I know. Yeah. He's not going to be back because he is probably stuck right here. Yes, this is why I do not want to invest in this facility, Evan, because, well, he just gets stuck here. All the time. Don't ask me why. There's really no need for him to get stuck there. There's plenty of room for him to turn. In fact, he executes the turn quite nicely until the last second where he's like, "Ooh, fence. Must crash into fence." Source of. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section in a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. I didn't load here. Oh, loading. Ah, there we go. Let's see, starting off with the comments here. Tommy was saying air seeders are known for accuracy. An air drill is a controlled spill. I don't know if I'd say an air seeder is known for accuracy either. That might be pushing it there, Tommy. And it might be better than a drill, maybe? I don't know. Maybe some other folks can help me out on that one here. Because a drill has meters in the bottom of the tank, right? That meters it out into the tubes and then down to the plant, to the opening disc. Depending on your air seeder, they're about the same, right? An air seeder relies on a blower that blows the seed that is metered from the tank down through the meter, right? And then that blower then blows that seed to the openers, usually through a distribution system. In some ways there, I would almost argue that an air seeder might actually be worse. Because when it comes to blowing it through there, you can't necessarily maybe control this run gets this much, that run gets that much. Versus a drill where usually the meter and the hoses, they're directly underneath each other. So each hose, each meter, hard to say. Hard to say. I don't know. Curious your folks' thought on that one. Tommy was saying, do you need a John Deere 300 horsepower? Oh, I absolutely agree with you on that one there, Tommy. I agree with you on that one. We do need that. That is the goal, too, by the way. We need at least a 300 horsepower. I'm thinking probably closer to 400 horsepower tractor would be nice, right? RC Win was saying, isn't the New Holland header foldable? Also says, great video. Thank you very much for that. New Holland header. I'm assuming you're talking the corn head here. New Holland header foldable. Doesn't appear to be, unless I'm missing something. I mean, this header does not look like it's foldable. Also, I think it's probably safe to say, I don't think you folks will ever see me use this header here. This header just... Why is this in the game, everyone? For those who know the problem, you know what the issue is. And for those who know what the problem is, you probably will never use the header either. Yes, I don't know, maybe your OCD isn't as bad as mine, but Yeah, my OCD will not let me use that header. Yeah. That header does not belong in the game, Evan. It does not. Norton's saying, getting to the field is half the battle. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's why I'm thinking we might get rid of field 32, Evan. Nice little field down here. We made it quite a bit bigger. But, bigger combine, I don't know. Don't have any problems getting to the other fields, Evan. Like, we can get to all the fields down here, no problem. The only one we can't get to so far is field 32. Field 32 is, and I would turn it into a rice paddy, Evan. Like, perfect size rice paddy, right? It's too hilly for that. So, I tried. For those you wondering. I guess you could maybe, like, do 2 rice paddies, but, oh, man, the terrain would just be so messed up after that. I don't know if I would want to try that. And I just looked over at the time, Evan. It is already time to wrap it up here this episode. We've only got, looks like maybe one more full, maybe 2 more full ones here. And we will be done harvesting here on this field here already. Oh, I don't think we'll quite fill up. So, I think that means our plan might work, Evan. I've got a trailer that is empty there. Holds 20,000, right? I got a combine that holds 20,000. I don't think we'll fill up on the next field here with this combine. So, we should be good, Evan. We should be good on storage. Anyway, again, Evan, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.